Good morning. 6 a.m. I've been awake for like an hour, 2 hours. I think I woke up at 4. Let's check the energy of the day real quick, just a real quickie, because I've got like 10 hours of work ahead of me. So, what is the? We'll use this deck. What's everybody doing? How you feeling? If you ever have suggestions for topics for me to pull cards on, I would love it. Although my favorite is just seeing what comes up. All right, what's the energy of the day? Whoa. 7 of Cups. Almost landed on the floor. This is all about options, choices. It could be head in the clouds type energy, like in her Zen right here. So maybe you're feeling overwhelmed by what's in front of you, a lot of choices, decisions to make. What else? Oh, wow. King of Cups. King of Cups. A lot of emotions. So we've got 7 of Cups, King of Cups. This is masculine energy who is really good at containing their feelings. Looks like this King of Cups is on the mountaintop in a time of solitude, really taking in the view, getting a higher perspective. It's gorgeous. I don't know if you have experienced ever like a strenuous hike or a climb, and you get to the top and you have that feeling of elation, like I made it, and the view is the most rewarding part. My daughter just went on a hike in the gorge and stunning views. She kept me on the phone for like 3 hours for the whole hike. And I'm laughing because I love to listen to, one of my guilty pleasures is a podcast I listen to about like government experiments and creatures and Dogman and Bigfoot, and I love Sasquatch. She's my spirit animal. All right, but she got to the top, got to the view, and it was just this like, this release. So maybe you feel like you've been climbing. It's been stressful. It's been strenuous. It's just been like, oh my God, how much further do I have to go to catch a fucking break? But you finally made it. You're taking in the view. You can finally clear away the fog from your brain and really get a handle on what's in front of you and what you want to do about it. One more. And we'll end it. Oh, wow. 3 of Cups popped over in reverse. Maybe your life has been so stressful lately that you haven't had the bandwidth to invest in others emotionally or to even do the things that you like to do. Maybe you've been self-isolating as a means to cope with the obstacles, with the struggle, with the climb. Sun in reverse on the bottom of the deck. This is pessimism, negativity. A lot of thinking energy with the Hangman. Yeah. So if you find yourself currently self-isolating, feeling weighed down, just struggling and just going it alone and climbing this mountain of life, like your path right now is just not an easy straight and narrow path. I mean, straight and narrow isn't typically, I guess, considered easy, but if the path in front of you is, you know, obstacle after obstacle and like climbing, if you think of like a mountain, it's not easy. Just trust that you are coming to the end of the climb. You're soon going to reach a point where you can breathe, you can see clearly, you can really get a good perspective on the things that are weighing on your heart and mind. And I wouldn't take too much stock in this canceled celebrations, neglected social life. I think actually that's a good thing to do because it clears away the static, the noise of others, especially when you're in a place where you need clarity. You need to clear your mind, clear your heart, and get direction. So these people will always be there. I used to be a bartender and an avid karaoke goer, you know, going to bars. And before I got married, I just had like 6 months of going out and singing karaoke and being in the bar scene and socializing or whatever. And it's just what struck me the most, even while I was out doing it, was like, this is so fake. It's a false sense of community. This is not trying to bash anybody, but it was a false sense of, that's what I thought to myself at fucking 20 years old. You know, I was like, this is not real community. And then I disappeared for like 10 years because I raised babies and I was a stay-at-home mom and did the whole trad wife thing. I did. I was good at it too. I did all that. And then after my divorce, popped back in to do some karaoke, to go, you know, I love that. I love singing. I loved doing that, going out. I would go by myself randomly all over. No strangers, just everybody's a potential friend. What struck me was the same people. The same exact people who hadn't moved an inch in their life. And obviously I didn't say that, but in my head I'm like, really? Nothing has changed? And you're like, it's sad. It was sad. It was this really stagnant energy of just people who had so much potential 10 years prior who hadn't moved or changed or grown or done anything different. So I feel like that's the energy of this. Like your social life, your friends, people you hang out with, they're not going anywhere. So all of that to say, don't beat yourself up if you're self-isolating, because you need this time alone to really gain a good perspective so that you can make the right choice. You have a lot of choices in front of you, and the best way to make a decision and to move forward is to trust on your own inner guidance system and to block out the static, the noise of anyone else and their opinions. All right. That's all I got for you.